Give me 6 minutes and I will show you how to look better than your average gym bro friend. So, who am I to start with? I'm Thomas and I've been building muscles for the past 3 years, and over these past 3 years I've been able to build 25 kilograms of muscle naturally. That's a key point. But to not waste your time, what I want to cover is these 3 common mistakes that most of these gym bros are doing, and that also I did, because I was a gym bro myself and I used to do these common things that usually all they do. So what do? They all train push-pull legs because they think it's the best for them. But this is not the best split for natural lifters who are more advanced. But if you're training 2-3 years and you hit the plateau, you have to change your split. And why? So the first thing that comes to your mind, why? Because higher frequency training splits are better for you. So the first mistake is your split, right? Your split. So why is push-pull legs bad? Now, I'm not gonna talk about how much, because I have other videos on it, but I'm gonna cover it quickly. So the first thing why is push-pull legs bad is because it only hits your muscle groups once per week. And that is bad if you want to maximize muscle growth. If you want to just go to the gym and just lift, that's okay. But I know if you're watching this, you probably want to have huge arms, you want to have good looking muscle, you want to be shredded, and that's why training more often will allow it. Why? Because your body doesn't want more muscle, it just wants to survive, and adding more muscles is a stressful process. And if you only train once per week, your body starts shrinking after 2 or 3 days. It's basically in catabolic states after 2 or 3 days. Now, you're obviously not gonna see visible change in 2 or 3 days, but your body will be in catabolic state, and that means you will start losing muscles. You will see muscle loss in the mirror in few weeks, but this is the process where it starts. So that's why every 2 or 3 days you will start training your muscle part every other day or 3 times per week. That's the best. If you want to know my exact full body workout, first link in the description. Now, moving on, to not waste your time, is volume. Now, why do people still think that the more you do, the bigger you get? I thought the same, because it's logical. If you're gonna do more work, you're gonna earn more money. It's the same in the gym. If you're gonna do more sets, you will grow more. But this has a limit, because you my friend, if you're natural, you have to optimize how much sets you're doing. So, for example, if you're doing 20 sets for each muscle group, you're literally doing too much of it. So just cut down the volume to maximum 10 per each muscle group and you will see wonders. I am doing mostly 4 to 8 sets per muscle group per week. And that might seem crazy, but I'm growing the best on it. Literally, I did 20 sets, I even did 30 sets for muscle group per week, and I was overtraining, because you have to understand your recovery is the number one thing. And if you can do less but more intensely, you will put all effort. So for example, you will do 2 all-out sets, not just 4 for 12 reps and they are just to meet the discomfort. No, I'm talking about real intensity. You will do 2 hard sets or 1 hard set to insane failure, and that will move the needle the most. So that's why you have to cut down the volume, because you're not on steroids and you cannot recover that much of volume. If you're a beginner, you can do a little bit more, but surely not 20 sets per muscle group per week. Cut your volume and you will you will see wonders like I do. And the last part is rest. Now, like I said, when you're training 6 times a week, when you're training like almost every day, you're training bro split even, that's even worse. When you're training like this, you will start to hurt yourself in the long term because your body cannot recover, and when it cannot recover, you will eventually lose your muscle because you will overtrain and you will don't want to train like I did. Literally, I overtrained too much. I did lot of sets, lot of reps, and literally I couldn't progress. And I was for 1 week I didn't train because I couldn't sleep. I was waking up constantly, and that's why having rest is important. Literally, when you're doing full body every other day or doing full body 3 times per week, you have a lot of time to rest. And that's why I think full body is the best way to train for natural lifters, because you have the frequency, you have the low volume thing, but you're doing it with intensity because you can actually recover. So if you understand these things, literally put together that you have to have split that is higher frequency, preferably full body, low volume, and a lot of rest days, man, you will gonna crush this. So, like I said, first link in the description is my free training group link, and if you like this video, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and give your thoughts in a comment what I should improve or what you think doesn't make sense, so I can explain you in the comments. See you in the next one.